Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with more of my May budget videos. You guys know that every beginning of the month I love starting out my months with my budget videos, which include my monthly budget, my sinking funds video, and next after this one it's actually going to be my cash envelope video. So for today I'm going to be setting up my sinking funds, which, as you guys can see, I'm going to be putting $580 into it. I will also be stuffing my sinking funds system. As you guys can see, I have all of my cash for my sinking funds right here. And if you guys did not check out, I'm not 100% sure if I talked about it in last month's, but I for sure talked about it in March's sinking funds video. This is where I do keep all of my money for my sinking funds. I've talked about this before, but this is just a sort of coupon organizer from Target, and I just went ahead and labeled all of my sinking funds categories with a label maker that I also got from Target. So I will go ahead and link both of these products, the label maker and the coupon folder, down below for you guys to check out if you guys are interested. Now, if you guys have not checked out my monthly budget for the month of May, go ahead and check it out. I will have it linked down below, and it should be the video that I just uploaded yesterday. So I do like to set up my sinking funds page on the very first page of the month, right before the monthly view. I'm going to be using my sinking funds and transaction log sticker kit, as well as I have some washi here. I did use this gingham washi for my monthly budget, but I've decided to spice things up just because for this month I do offer 3 different patterns. So I do have the other 2 patterns that I offer for this month, which is my marble pattern and my floral pattern. Now for my sinking funds, I think I'm going to keep it simple with the marble pattern. I really like this, and since I didn't use it for my monthly budget, I decided to include it in my budget planner nonetheless. Now, if you guys are wondering and still have not noticed, this is actually the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner, which I know the Life Planner is coming out pretty soon, like next week soon, but I'm not 100% sure when the deluxe monthly planners are coming out, the new ones at least. So I'm very excited to hear anything, because you guys know that I absolutely love using this planner as my budget planner, and hopefully there's not too many changes. So I'm actually going to do the same thing that I did for my monthly budget, which was just white out this flag, just because I don't know why it looks super orange. Like, I don't think this is that orange, but I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and white it out, so don't mind me. Like I mentioned, you guys don't have to do this if you guys don't want to, but since I do have some white out here, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and lay down my washi kit, and we can go ahead and get started. I've actually added one more new category, and I feel like one of them I should have put in my monthly budget, but since I have been having a sinking funds for it, I decided that it was better that I didn't, and you guys will sort of understand what I'm talking about in a couple. So I'm going to take my sinking funds script sticker now and I'll put that on top. Oh, I really like this washi, and I was kind of sad that I was only going to be using one of the patterns that I do offer, just because I usually do that. I just stick with one pattern, but I really like all of them, and I think you can use both of them. I don't see anything wrong with it. Next, I'm going to take my fund header, which does have sections for your different funds, the beginning balances, what I'm going to be adding for the month, as well as what I'm subtracting for the month, and my ending, which these I don't usually fill out until the end of the month, usually in my budget result videos. So let me go ahead and get right into it. My first fund that I have here, and I think I do have them, yes, I have them in alphabetical order. Obviously you guys don't have to do this if you guys don't like it, but I just really like how I've organized it that way. So the first fund that I have is Amazon Prime. Now, I believe this one is due on June or July, and I do pay it once a year, which I really like because I believe it's cheaper when you do it like that. And I've been having that ever since I probably like my first year of college. I do have the Amazon Prime for students, so I believe that's 50% off of what the actual amount is. Now I'm not 100% sure when they're going to be taking me out of that, just like my Spotify, but I am enjoying it while it lasts. Now my beginning balance for that is $30. And for this month, I'm just going to be adding $10. Don't add too much to this because me and my mom do split it because we both use my Amazon. Next fund that I have is my car insurance. Now for my car insurance, I have $150 so far. So that's my beginning balance, and I'm going to be adding $150 for this month. And then that way I'll have enough because I usually have to pay $300 now to pay my insurance, which should be due next month. So I'm all good there. Next fund that I have is my car maintenance. And if you guys hear some voices in the background, I'm babysitting my brother and his friend. So for car maintenance, I'm starting with $106. And I'm going to be adding $25. Next, the next category that I've added for this month is actually Christmas. I used to have a Christmas sinking fund last year when I started budgeting in the deluxe monthly planner, which was in August, and I absolutely love having that Christmas fund. Now I did want to go ahead and wait up until now to add it to my funds just because I wanted to go ahead and focus a little bit more on other ones I had, but I think it is a pretty good month to start my Christmas sinking fund. So if you have not started your Christmas sinking funds, don't worry, but I definitely do suggest you guys start one because this sinking fund definitely relieved lots of stress once Christmas did come. So I really love that sinking fund last year. So I'm going to start obviously with nothing in there, and I'm going to add $40, and I think for now $40 is fine. I plan on at least having $400 to $500 in my Christmas fund by December. So I just have to really allocate my money correctly, and I think I should be fine. It's just really nice that I get to start from this point on. Next fund that I have is my entertainment sinking fund. And for me, entertainment is considered like going to concerts or events. That's really what I think about when I think about entertainment. Now, it can definitely be anything else, and I will be adding another $50 this month. Next, I have my medical sinking fund, and for this one, I am beginning with $21, and I am adding $15 this month. Next one I have is my new car, which I have some news for you guys. Let me just go ahead and start with this. I am beginning with $350 this month, and I am actually adding $150. The reason I'm adding so much for the sinking funds is because I think I will be getting a new car probably this weekend, and I want to talk to you guys just a little bit more about that. And I didn't really talk about it in my monthly budget video just because, as you guys know, I have been having this sort of new car sinking fund where I've been saving money towards a new car. Now, the car that I do have right now, it runs. It's pretty okay, but it's definitely not the best, and I have been having this sinking fund since last year and putting a little bit of money little by little so that I can go ahead and purchase a new car. Now, being in debt and everything, I definitely didn't know if I want to go ahead and start by financing a car or leasing a car, but since my sister's actually leasing her car right now, and since her now husband is off on deployment now, he has left her car, and we had talked about sort of me taking over her lease once her period was over, which is in August, that maybe I would be able to take over that lease and pay the rest of the car. So I had sort of been talking to her about it, and that's the reason why I was also saving this money, because her car is a pretty good car, and I believe she got it in 2016. So it's a pretty nice car that doesn't take up that much gas as the one that I have now does. So since he is leaving her his car, and her car is not going to be in use, she sort of talked to me about me already taking over the payments towards the car, which the payments a month is $250 a month, which I definitely have enough to at least cover this first payment. So I'm still thinking about the decision, but it's most likely going to be yes. Leaning towards a yes right now, just because it's going to be sort of convenient that I have to just take over her payments, and I wouldn't, let's say, have to start with not paying anything. So I am definitely leaning towards a yes right now. So that's the reason also why I'm putting 150, because this together would be 500, which will potentially make me have enough to pay this month and next month without really worrying about it. So that's the reason why I'm putting 150 now. Once those 2 months are over, I might just bring that sort of car payment in my monthly budget, but since I have been having a sinking funds for it, that's the reason why I didn't put it for this month, if that makes sense. So that is that. I'm sorry about my whole ramble right there, but I did want to go ahead and let you guys know. If you guys have any opinions or any suggestions toward it, I would definitely appreciate any comments that you guys have. I certainly learn a lot from you guys and from you guys' experiences, so I do take your comments and suggestions into consideration always. So that was my new car sinking fund. Now I did add one for my boyfriend's birthday, so I'm going to put Paul's birthday. And I did end up buying him a little something last month, so I am starting with $32. And I am going to be adding $40 to it. And then last but not least, my last sinking funds is for the SPC planner party, which if you guys are new to my channel, you guys probably don't even know what that is. I will be going to the Scribble Prince Co planner party, which is in Austin. I bought my ticket a month or two ago. So the sinking funds is for my flight ticket as well as for food. I believe my boyfriend's taking care of the hotel, but I'm going to be paying for all the food for us. So that's sort of how we're going to split it up. So I am beginning with $50 in that sinking fund, and I'm going to be adding $100 for this month. So those are all of my sinking funds, and like I mentioned, I'm not going to be writing anything for the minus or ending, just because that I take care of at the end of the month. I'm going to leave a space right here just so I don't block that Y. And then I'm going to take this little washi strip, and I was debating whether I wanted to put the other big washi down here, which I definitely could. I usually don't have that many transactions for my sinking funds, and I have actually gotten a lot of questions as to this transaction log. Anything that I put in this transaction log has to do with my sinking funds, so it has nothing really to do with anything else, which is why it has its own page. Like I mentioned, these I have them all in one system, and whenever I take money from that system for the different sinking funds, I go ahead and note it here in my transaction log. So I think I'm just not going to put the big washi. I definitely have liked how it looks just like that, so I think I'm going to leave it. So let me see. I will go ahead and just put my transaction log script sticker, and then this one right here. So this header for my transaction log just has the things that I will write down whenever I make a transaction from one of my sinking funds, which are which fund I'm taking the money out of, what date it is, the amount, and sort of a description. Now I'm going to make my lines really quick, and I will be right back. So that's sort of how that's looking like, and I just realized those lines are so crooked, but you know, life goes on. So that is that, and now I went ahead and added all of my beginning balances, so that equals to $789, and I am adding a total of $589 $180, which was what I budgeted for in my sinking funds category. And I can go ahead and show you guys. As you guys can see, $580. So that is how my sinking funds spread is going to end up looking like. Now I want to go ahead and take out my cash and get ready to stuff my sinking funds system. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just get right into it. For Amazon, I have $10. So I'm going to take the $10, and I already did, like I mentioned, make a section for every single print out labels for every single category that I have. Then car insurance is $150, so I have 1, 20, 40, and 50. I'm over here struggling with the money here. So 1, 20, 40, 50. That is for car insurance. Next, I have $25 for car maintenance, so I have a 5 here and a 20. Car maintenance, there you go. Then for Christmas, I am adding $20, $40, sorry. Christmas is at the end because it is my new category. Then I have entertainment, which I am adding $50 to, so 20, 40, and 50. Entertainment, it's right here. Next is my medical category, which I am adding $15. There. Medical is right here. Then for my new car, I am adding $150. So I have 20 there. So we have 100, 20, 40, and 50. So that is for my new car. There you go. Then Paul's birthday is $40. Paul's birthday, $40. And then last but not least, I have $100 towards the SPC planner party. So SPC planner party, that's 100 right there. And just like that, I am done stuffing my sinking funds system. Now that is pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed me setting up my sinking funds spread as well as stuffing my sinking fund system. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and make sure to click on that notification bell just so you guys can get notifications whenever I upload a new video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. As always, I will have everything that I use in this video linked down below for you guys to check out, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.